Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a motherfucking great day. Today we're diving headfirst into a new area for me, guide videos. Yeah, and a series that I'm officially dubbing the QuokkAcademy. Yeah, I know you appreciate that name. But anyways, we're gonna run through 3 big tips to help you reduce your recoil so you can start beaming and shredding your enemies more reliably. So let's get started. And real quick, if I sound a little monotone or a little sick, it's because I am. I'm still getting over pneumonia, but I really wanted to get this video out and I hope it helps you. Let's get into it. Tip 1. In fact, this is the only tip for the video. Surprise, it's get good. Thank you all for watching. Tip 1. Eliminate horizontal recoil and control the vertical recoil. What I mean by that is everyone can pull their mouse down.
Obviously.
While we can pull the mouse down to handle vertical recoil, there is not much we can do about this. If a gun is bouncing side to side like a madman, there's not much a human can do. You can't counter each bounce with your hand one by one. It's not gonna work like that. And also, guns tend to do this with horizontal recoil. That is a lot harder to manage, you know, going left and right as the gun pulls one way or the other, than just pulling down. So, we build the gun to eliminate that side to side, the snaking or the shaking. Snaking and shaking, we'll get rid of it. That way, even if the gun's pulling up a little too much, I know I'm exaggerating it there, even if the gun's pulling up a little too much, we'll just pull down a little more. We'll learn to do it. Vertical recoil might be intimidating to some, but just, you will learn to pull your mouse down, I promise. So use attachments like the one I just removed by accident. Like this one, the Bastion horizontal compensator. Look through them and actually see what it says. Like, I know it says +9, but like, for instance, I know it doesn't, but like, if this +6 here handled horizontal recoil better, I would use this, even though it was only +6 instead of +9. I know that's not the case, but just as an example, this +9, I don't care. I care about this, what it says right here. I don't care about these numbers like at all when I'm building a gun. I just throw attachments on it, attachments that I'm used to using. I come in here, I test, I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe it's pulling a little bit. Okay, well, how does it feel? What's it doing? Okay. Obviously, I'm done building this gun, so it feels pretty good and that recoil pattern looks good. But if it was pulling a little either side, then, okay, I need to find a way to get rid of more horizontal recoil. Or if the horizontal recoil is perfect, but the gun is kicking like a mule, okay, maybe now we get in some vertical recoil because that's what's going to cost me. Point is, focus on getting rid of horizontal recoil first, and then after you've got that in a manageable state, then you can start taking off vertical recoil. Subpoint to tip 1, don't ignore stability. I already said that I don't really care about these numbers. I really don't care what they say. What I do care is, if I pull the gun out, you see how horrible the stability on this gun is? Here, I'll make it worse. Let's get rid of the 3x scope. Let's throw this on to make it even better. Let's amplify the zoom. Yeah, now this thing's gonna look horrible. Yeah, look at this. So I'm gonna line up on the head. I'm not moving the mouse.
Brother,
Look at it go.
what's that?
So this happens while you're shooting. I know some people may not realize that. It doesn't stop just because you start shooting. The gun is still in, like, wild sway mode. Now, the counterpoint to this is you can hold your breath while shooting. So I could do this, hold breath, and then go for it. And you're gonna destroy. But you have a limit to your breath. So for general use, don't ignore stability. I have built this K416 to basically be a big submachine gun, so it's a bit of an exception to the rule. But obviously, if we take a look at the AUG here, that's holding the breath, let go of the breath, pull, amplify. Like, it's not terrible. So while I'm shooting, even if I'm not holding my breath, the bullets are staying in a pretty manageable zone. Okay, moving on. Tip number 2, zoom magnification matters way more than you think. No matter how you build a gun or what you do, the gun is going to look like a laser beam with a 1x sight. Let me pick something absolutely wild. Let me get rid of the K4. And let's grab... Yeah, that looks good. Just random MP7 I took off of somebody I killed. Like, wow, that looks like a laser. It's a 1x sight. It looks like a laser. Look how little the recoil is. No. Bro. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend doing this, but for your context, yeah. That's what the recoil actually looks like. Like, when you put it under a microscope, basically. Obviously, you never use the MP7 like this. The point is, every gun is a laser beam on 1x. The balance you have to strike as a player is getting the right amount of zoom where you can pick heads, where you can aim at somebody reliably, where in a fight, you're not just spraying like this hoping they die. You're actually taking a peek fight, and you're able to go for the head. This MP7 is ridiculous. Why am I doing this to myself? You're striking a balance. So if we look at the MP7 build that I use when I play the MP7, I use a 3x sight. This is the balance that I find for my SMG-like guns. You may have noticed that my K416 also uses the 3x sight. Go figure, I use it like an SMG, it has a 3x sight. So this is the balance that I found with the MP7 of I have enough zoom that in a close quarters fight, I can still hit the head really easily, even if I'm back here, even if I'm taking a bit of a more of an indoor like hallway engagement or something, like I can still take that peek and take that fight. Versus if I take this and I rip the if I rip the 3x off of it and just put on I don't know I don't know what 1x's people use in this game, to be honest. I don't use them much, but like this looks like it's beaming even more, even though it's the same build. It's not as much recoil I'm having to pull on. I don't have to pull down as much with my mouse with a 1x sight. And like we saw earlier, if I throw on that 5x again, or God forbid, let's just do this for the memes. God forbid we do something stupid like this, just to prove a point. Oops. Like, no one's shooting like that. It's surprisingly controllable, funny enough. But nobody's doing that. Like, so we can all agree this is stupid. Nobody's doing this. And I'm sure most of us can agree that we'd like to get a little more out of our gun than just spraying at people over there hoping it does their job. If you want your gun to only be effective at fucking 10 meters, then at that point, why even bother? Just hit fire. Like, why are you even ADSing in the first place? Just build a hip fire build, and I mean, you'll be able to hip fire the head with enough accuracy on the gun. Anyways, before we can move on, I just want to put a pin in it. My two favorite sights in the game are the 155X here, and I will show you the calibrations in a second, and the 3X sight. The 3X sight is what I use on pretty much every SMG-esque platform, and the 155 is what I use on every like AR/BR type platform. So my SCAR, my AUG, M7, whatever, they all get this. And then the guns that are more close range, like my AKM, my K416, my K437, my Vector, my MP7, those all have 3Xs because I'm confident that I've struck that balance where I could use a 3X indoors and aim for the head better. Now, for the calibration, let me just get back on there. I do this with all the scopes. I don't want that much magnification, so I crank the zoom down and the eye relief down. To be honest, feel free to drop a comment. I don't know what this does. I've cranked this all the way up and all the way down, and I don't see a difference at all. Yeah, let me know. Also, it seems like my calibrations broke themselves on my MP7. I don't have to fix that. Going over to the AUG, I do the same thing. Cranked it down. So this turns this from a 155 into a 145. And this is where you're just going to have to get in there, and you're going to have to figure out what works for you. I can't give you every answer. You can use my gun builds. By all means, please. Go to my builds in the description below. I have a Google Sheets there. Go there, try out every gun, go crazy. Maybe you hate them, maybe you don't. Use them as a basis and then adjust what you feel is necessary to get you in a better spot. The way that I handle it and the way that you handle it, your balances are going to be different than mine. But the logic still stands. Eliminate that horizontal recoil and then work on the vertical. And then strike that balance between having enough zoom to pick heads but not having too much zoom to where the gun's doing this. Tip number 3. Fucking practice. Maybe you just saw that coming, but apply tips 1 and 2, then take a build you're fairly happy with. Or, like I said earlier, just copy one of mine and edit it, whatever. Then go into the firing range and put 50 to 100 magazines into this damn wall. Go into this corner, do this. You're like, wow, that looks like one vibrating boy. Look at it go. Look at his shake. That's crazy. I'm never going to be able to count for all that zigzagging. You know what I can do? I can pull my mouse down. And by pulling my mouse down, I'm pretty sure this little grouping right here, that's a reasonable size grouping to put into somebody's head that's head glitching me in admin across like Skybridge or something like that. Like, I can do that. And that's why I like this 3x. So get in there, grab a gun, whatever gun you want to use. So grab this thing, throw it on the 4.5, throw it on the 1, whatever you're going to use most of. See how it goes, okay? Cool. So the gun kicked a little bit. You can see the first couple bullets go a little right. Look at that. The first few bullets are always doing like this little swoopy motion. So I'm going to do the opposite of that. I'm going to go swoopy left. Swoopy right, go swoopy left. You'll see swoopy right. I go swoopy left. It takes me a couple seconds. Takes me a couple tries. Look at that. Then you get used to it. Then, like I said, put 50 to 100 mags into this wall. You short burst so you can get used to the first, or your flicks so you can get used to the first few bullets of the magazine. Then, for those longer engagements where you're trying to spray and actually not trying to kill somebody that has like real armor on or something, you get used to that recoil pattern. Okay, so it goes right and then left. That means I need to go left and then right, because I need to counteract whatever this is. Whatever that is, I need to counteract it. So it's swooping right and then a little left. So I swoop a little left and then a little right. Look at that. That's one dead-ass boy if he's on the other end of that. So, whatever gun you're planning on using, yeah, let's hammer the point home just a little bit. We all know this gun goes crazy. This gun goes all over the place. Look at it go. Look at it go. That's why I built this thing to be an SMG. So you can see swoopy right, swoopy left. Funny, AUG does the same thing, huh? This one's more dramatic, though. So I go swoopy left, swoopy right to counteract it. I'm using really adult and professional terminology here. I hope you're appreciating it. Yeah. I'm a little shaky right there. But give me a couple more mags, and we'll dial it in. And if that's somebody, like I said, I'm using this example again, but on the other side of admin Skybridge, they're dead. If you want a little exercise to kind of hold you over, I'm going to go over peeking and wiggling and all that, like how to move your head hitbox and how to take peeks effectively. But if you want an exercise to kind of hold you over until then, just to work on your recoil, put a bot in red armor, use gray ammo in the gun in the range, put it to whatever range you're trying to engage people at. Let's put it 20. Why not? Okay, then go crazy. So let me not do the wiggling and stuff like that. Go crazy. See if you can hold it on the head. Okay, if you feel like you're messing up, go back over here. Get it zoned in. Okay, cool. That's what the pattern's doing. Let's counteract the pattern now. Oh, go here. Well, I was almost dead. That doesn't count. Boom. Getting there. Do this 50 more times. Boom, I think I missed like one bullet there. So if I'm getting down to where I'm only missing 1 or 2 bullets before I kill it with gray ammo, we're starting to feel it, Mr. Krabs. We're starting to feel the groove. Push it out as far as you feel is necessary. I mean, at a certain point, like, this gun is just, like, I'm going to have to start going for body shots, because this gun is just not feasibly going to be hitting headshots at that range. But if I was practicing with the AUG, I could. Stop leaning, bro. This isn't a fucking leaning tutorial. You see, I didn't control that initial recoil as much. And I know to do that. Just like that. Anyways, that was a lot longer than I'm used to talking in any of these videos. Normally I do a short, like 30 to 60 second intro. I had to take dozens of different takes for this to get it right because I hate the way I sound and coughing fits from the pneumonia and all that. So I don't normally do this, but consider dropping a like or a comment on this video. Not necessarily for any sort of like algorithm boosting or whatever, like that's nice, but I need to gauge interest on this to see if you want me to make more of these and what you want me to make them about. So the likes and the comments will help me kind of gauge like, hey, this is okay, so maybe I should make more of these, or just go back to my usual stupidity of memes and killing squads and joking about it or whatever. Also, if you do want to see more QuokkAcademy videos, because I'm at least gonna make another one or another two, and you guys' interest will gauge how far it goes, hit the subscribe and hit the bell, and that way you get a little ding ding when I upload the video. That way, you know, you don't miss it if you actually do want to see it. But anyways, enough of that stupid ass self-plugging or whatever. Let's get on to the usual content that's showcased on this channel. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helped in some monicumly stupid amount. Goodbye.
I got a spot. Drummond.
And then they ended up running us over with a Honda Civic.
Okay.
Well, okay then.
Getting ran over by a Honda Civic in D&D is actually criminal.
Fuck was that guy playing, bro?
Watch across the
I had the
way.
nades on me, I ran away. Oh god! Sniped me from across!
I just, almost like someone called that out.
Oh, I can res you.
Let me detect first.
Cover for the res.
Hurt one bad down the hall.
Mine, guys, mine.
Oh, main room.
Yep.
Nice.
Watching the other way.
I am in cover.
Can you get him, Joe? I got you.
Gotcha.
What have you done?
Whoa, Joe, don't touch me like that.
Butthole.
Oh, okay, well. I feel refreshed.
There's one that's across the hall, yep.
Detecting.
Nice arrow, that bounced off the fucking wall and came back to us.
Yeah, I'm going home. I'm going home.
How did that fucking spot me? Looking left so I can look right.
Yeah.
He's on the stairs, hurt.
Shit on?
Got him. Broke my leg, but I got him.
Frag out.
Get the cover, Joe.
Loading new mag.
Time to close this deal.
Okay. 9 is all I need. Dude's name is I come in your soup. Watch out.
Dude, I fucking shredded people this round, bro. Nobody was safe. I got 7 kills that round. I got 7 kills with only 6 enemies.
Cover me.
I rezzed.
I died.
Yeah, we were here.
Oh, yeah, pills or a thing.
Oh wow, god.
Watch the stairs, watch the stairs. Oh, wait, no, they're below us.
I'm 80.
Throwing grenade.
Oh, there's a crack.
Enemy there.
In the small room below,
Yeah, 100%.
bottom left. I see 2 of them in there. Okay, I'm safe.
Super hurt over here, Joe.
Oh, damn it. In the room. Oh, in that top room. I didn't know they could see. I have one dead in the hallway.
Hey, you in that room.
They're in that room now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's get back in the main room. Or sorry, not main room, this room. Hey, see, this guy's got a better gun. Give me a second. Not better. Something, though. We need to make a play for that mandel brick, I think. Well, okay. He's right here, he's right here, he's right here. Nice ceiling, buddy. Above, above, above.
Enemy there.
Down.
Bulletproof.
I'm bummed.
I'm healing. He's going for the draw. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The auction has begun.
Maybe he's not, maybe he's going for the plant.
Oh, he's running about. He's over here. Got a hit. Nice.
Got him. Good pinch.
What the fuck is going on?
A lot of people think that that a blind person can't play football.
Changing mags.
I don't have purple ammo. I bet they will.
Device is located. Get the brick at all costs. The enemy got the mandel brick. Find and stop them.
Oh, I went down. I'm semi-safe.
From where?
Attention,
Across.
operator. You must stop them from
Re-up smoking, you can probably get me. Nice job.
Got him. Guy in the window on pink.
I got smoke for his res if you want.
I don't know if you can get me, because there's people where we spawned down that hallway that were shooting at me. I don't know if they pushed up.
We got smoke.
Okay.
Oh no, that's red.
Thanks.
Yeah, people in the hall. Nice.
Got him. Got the other one.
Time to close this
Repairing
deal.
armor on my left across the hallway.
This is the last chance to get that brick back.
Okay.
You cannot let them go.
Oh, they already got it planted, bro. We gotta get across, we gotta get across. I'm running for it. I'm just running across. Full sprint. Got him, bitch, let's go! You gotta get shit, brother.
You trying to plant on me? Fuck you!
You ain't stopping shit, brother. I was feeling it, Mr.
God.
Krabs.
God, Joe, only 2 kills? You fucking suck.
Crazy, dude.
Oh, I probably got reported. Thank you all for watching. Likes, subs, and all that is always great, but I really appreciate you just being here and sharing in the fun and the memes with us. If you have any feedback regarding the video, memes, edits, audio, whatever, drop that down below. I take it all to heart, and it helps me make better content for you all in the future. Thanks again, have a mother-quacking great day, and I'll see you soon.